All right, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to Armored Core 6. So, I have not been able to do any more of those new missions, unfortunately. I was a little busy doing stuff. So I'll eventually come back doing Escort the Mining Ship, finishing up this variation on Underground Exploration Depth 2, ambush the Vespers, probably take me no time at all. The upgraded version of Unknown Territory Survey, and then destroy the drive block. This one will probably be a pain, because I've got to deal with both Smart Cleaner and Snail Balteus, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to do some obstructing. Actually, you know what? Let's do a prisoner rescue real quick.
Got a job for you, 621. This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on. We have authorized a solo helicopter sortie to rescue a group of imprisoned comrades. There are 3 to rescue in total, including some particularly significant personnel. Raven, we hope our struggle will inspire you to aid the Liberation Front's cause.
Yeah, sure, we're in, whatever.
Abide with Rubicon.
Yeah, man, sure. What am I using on this? I have missiles and the Ashmead. You know, that's fine.
Looks like switching sides of Gallia left an impression on the Liberation Front. Guess we have you to thank for this job.
Okay, so what I need to do then is I am going to just do this as if I'm doing an S rank, which means I'm going to be flying way ahead of the helicopter. Which is why I'm sticking with this build, because it has the high assault boost.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
We're under attack! The Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC! They must be here for their friends. Intercept.
Landing at Site A. Commencing extraction of Comrade Saeed.
621. Secure the area.
You came for me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Saeed.
I'm okay. Still alive, at least. A little rest, and I'll pay him back.
Heading for the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
Oh, it actually despawns, okay.
Extracting Comrade Nesson.
That works for me.
Keep watch.
Okay, that takes care of all the enemies there, and we're basically done at this stage. After this point, it's just dealing with the boss that shows up. Oops. There is also another helicopter someplace on the map that drops off enemies at the very end, but I don't know where it is. So I can't really do much about that, unfortunately.
We're at Site C. Extracting Comrade Father Dolmayan.
Like, I imagine it's someplace on the map, but I have no idea where. I have zero clue where this thing could be. I've spent like a little bit of time searching around trying to find it before, and just I couldn't find it. So I got nothing.
Father Dolmayan has been extracted.
Thank goodness you're safe, Father. Coral abide with Rubicon.
You don't know what you're saying, girl. There will be nothing left but dying embers.
Mission accomplished. Leaving the combat area.
621. New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Guns AC.
You could just like leave, you know.
Escorting a prison break all alone. You're daring, give you that. I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's Gun 2 Nile. The Red Gun's deputy commander, and the brains to Machine's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure the escape route.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
There we go.
No wonder Michigan took a shine to you. Confirmed. Gun 2 Nile is down. Well done, 621.
And that's basically how you do an S rank.
Have anything left to throw at us now? Thanks for the support, Raven.
I think what actually might be more efficient is instead, because I use terminal armor because I like having terminal armor. It's a good way to just like eke out that last little bit of health if you're really close. Or, you know, if you get wombo comboed, you can just prevent yourself from instantly dying. But,
Accomplished.
like, it might be useful to have assault armor right here and just nuke the enemies that drop down as they come in. So you don't have to deal with them, and you also take a little bit chunk out of Niles at the same time. Or, yeah, that's Niles, number 2. But yeah, that's basically it. That's that mission. Now for this new one, which I don't know what's up with this.
One new message.
One new message.
Let me thank you again, Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades without your help. Father Dolmayan is a key figure to the movement. A great Coral warrior who witnessed the fires of Ibis and a guide to us all. But now it seems like he's... No, I shouldn't. He carries a heavier burden than any of us. Oh, and a personal note before you go. Thanks for saving Zahi. I owe you one.
Alright, so what's this other one? Obstruct the mandatory inspection. Eliminate enemy squads. Eliminate planetary closure administration squads while carrying out a mandatory inspection. Mid-route rendezvous with a friendly craft. The Balsa Arsenal. So it's a replacement for that mission.
Got a job for you, 621. A request from an independent mercenary, call sign Kate.
Huh.
Check the briefing.
Greetings, Raven. My name is Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you.
That's the Mind Alpha or Beta set, isn't it?
Concerns the elimination of PCA mandatory inspection squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus. Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. I need you to lie in wait inside the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad. I'll disrupt their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous with you. That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
She has the mindset. Like, that's definitely the mindset she was using. Like, which head was that exactly? That was Mind Alpha. She was definitely using Mind Alpha. Oh, whoops.
What's stranger? A mandatory inspection or a job from another mercenary? Whatever happens, handle it. Just like you always do.
I don't think I've seen anybody use the mindset besides, like, the tester robot. Or the tester AC in the Ace arena.
System activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate the PCA's mandatory inspection squads.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven. We'll rendezvous later on.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC. Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Subject guard sentry MTs. Watch out for their laser fire.
Okay, hold up. Where? There he is. Hey, how come you get to boost down? I don't get that.
We're clear. Keep moving, 621.
I don't get to boost down.
Code 31C, sustaining fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though mass-produced, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Heavy firepower for an inspection.
We're being pushed back. Got that AC down.
Looks like you're clear here.
I was right to count on the Wallclimber. Keep up the good work.
I looked into this Kate. She's not even registered in the arena. Be ready for company if her plan to ambush the rearguard goes south.
I don't think that's the problem you should be having.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. We've taken heavy fire. This position's under attack too. Presently exchanging fire.
Right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move.
AP at 50%.
Oh, good. There's a lift. Good. Okay, where? Oh, they died. That works for me.
Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we beat Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report. The PCA has made an unexpected move. Let's rendezvous for now.
Oh, okay.
You heard the lady. Updating marker data.
What's it gonna be? That's mine.
Wallclimber, I presume.
That's a bunch of mind parts. That is all mind parts.
As much as I'd love to stop and chat, I'm afraid we're rather pressed for time.
Why?
Code 2-3, attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands.
What?
Lost inspection team. Mercs made a big
Wow, you have to fight Cataphract and these dudes?
Forces craft destroyed. 2 remaining.
Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Can't be. It really is free.
1 hostile left. It's not over yet, 621.
Impressive, Raven.
Ow. Root, stop. Okay, look out, stay. Give it a rest.
Mandatory inspection followed up by a special forces deployment. What happened in the arsenal?
Outstanding work, Raven. I was right to choose you.
Code 3-1C. Sustaining heavy fire. Damn it.
We're making headway, 621. Keep pushing.
You're nuts.
There we go.
Can't stop them. Submitting. System clearing.
The Cataphract is a pain.
Confirmed. All special forces craft destroyed. We're done here, 621.
Are we, though?
Excellent work, Raven. You've shown me a thing or two.
But also, that's a fun little surprise. Just, hey, Cataphract's here. Woo! Cataphract is a pain to deal with. I still don't know how to really deal with it.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617, the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Relatively stable, it seems. But we've run into someone shady.
Someone you want me to look into?
Yeah. Independent mercenary. Goes by Kate.
That's new.
Two new messages.
One of them's probably going to be from Kate.
Raven, thanks for the help with the mission. We'll meet again.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
And is this the Watchpoint? Yep, attacks the Watchpoint. So I'm actually going to do something real quick. I am going to swap out the Ashmead for Double Trouble. And I'm just curious, because by all counts, this thing should actually deal more damage to targets that are staggered than this. It has a higher damage output when charged, and the multiplier is enough that it should give you more hits. But I think the Double Trouble actually does more damage, so I'm going to check this. We're going to see what happens if I use it on Balteus.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a Watchpoint. Once regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The Watchpoint is kept secure by SG, the planet-side PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one. You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
So I looked it up. Apparently there's no way to stealth this first part. They just spot you no matter what, but who knows? Maybe you can. It'd be cool if you could. I get the feeling you can't, but it'd be cool. It'd be really nice to not have to deal with this first section.
It's go time, 621. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
You got it, Chief.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Oh, hi.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621. Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed.
I don't like dealing with that area, mostly because it's just kind of a pain to like get everyone since they're all over the place. Missiles would help a bit,
Where
but
did that AC come from? What happened
Still
to the
kind of a
patrol
pain.
squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
AP at 50%.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
2 repair kits remaining.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
so why was Carla launching her missiles from this watch point anyway?
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
You. 621, stop. Behind you.
What?
Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you next. First, the dog.
That's new.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation.
What? Wait, what? These things?
Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 61. Kill him before he kills you.
Okay, well, let me deal with these things first, huh?
Was it 618 I killed last? It was good. But he had nothing on this one.
I mean, I'm not even fighting it yet, so...
Don't make trouble for me, Walter. You and your dog aren't welcome here.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay, so I gotta deal with snipers on multiple fronts. Got it. Hi, Solo. Okay, where are you? Okay, where is he?
No more of those unidentified mechs. 621. Take out Sula next.
Can do, Chief.
Walter. Forget about the hound.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about them, 621. Back to work.
Well, that was a somewhat unwelcome
Penetrate
change
the
of
control
events.
system and destroy the target.
Nice little mix-up, but also those things are a pain to deal with. I wonder if Baltaeus is going to swap around at all.
Destroy the device in the center.
This mission's already kind of a pain to S rank just because it's so long, but ugh, not going to be a fan of that.
Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact?
Why is contact a C, capital C?
I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
The mysteries deepen.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven, I've identified an approaching enemy. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you.
Sounds good.
Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft.
Ow.
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Baltaeus.
Oh, so it. I can't remember. I couldn't remember it actually was PCA.
Now's your chance, Raven.
Okay, so chainsaw not as good because it can actually recover from that.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on witness.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Not as good against Baltaeus.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
I could have.
At 30%.
I'm just gonna actually let it kill me because it's gonna take longer if I fight it out this way. Nah, you're fine. I'm gonna swap over because I didn't realize the saw was gonna be that bad. Because Balteus can just recover from it. No stagger at all. There we go.
Main system. Deactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Balteus, hold further down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Oh, come on.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Oh, come on.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Ow.
AP at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more. Enemy systems down. It's silent. Raven. You need rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Got a phone call. Hold on.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data. Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field, across the Arlean Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, sure. I'll take you.
Let
Run
me
along.
remain in contact with you until we reach the coral.
Why is contact C capital?
I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Is this like a sea weapon? Is like a contact or sea coral? Is this like a Kojima-ism kind of thing?
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. One new message.
"621, I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order."
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah, sure. What is it? Infiltrate Grid? Yep. Easy enough.
Here's the request from Balaam Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alien Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 086 is occupied by the Dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Okay, do I want to go in with the bunker again? I guess I could. Actually, you know... Yeah, I might as well. The bunker's good. I'll play around with other weapons at another time.
Getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too.
Oh, my chair's so squeaky. Squeaky chair.
Commencing infiltration to Grid 086.
Huh.
Creating backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. To work, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Main system activating combat mode.
I sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
I do appreciate there's like a bunch of enemies just hidden all over the place that you can destroy, but it does seem a little unnecessary. At least these guys pay for their own bullets.
This tourist. You think you could just waltz straight in here?
Hi.
Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to invincible Rubby to no. Mad stuff!
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like you're having fun, tourist. You know, RAD
on the offer, Raven.
Kept us waiting, tourist. Told you we love a good party. Well, you're no slouch, are you? Can't get your help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Probably would have been. You should have. And you will.
Oh, you noticed the fireworks I left for you. You're a smart cookie, aren't you? All right, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that, tourist.
Thanks, Carla. I look forward to not having to kill you this time around.
Too bad this is goodbye.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of installation, rather well equipped. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
There we go, nice and simple.
Systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
I'm gonna guess the smart cleaner can probably just tear right through these things. Notification.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla. I had to work some of my magic to track you down. I've got a little job for you. Take a look.
Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources. Did she hack into Allmine's mercenary database?
This one is destroy the scanners, right? So I get to fight Iguazu again. Yay! Yeah. Stop the secret data breach.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, I'm certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them, but at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault? You can make up for it by keeping my secrets safe.
All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep these because the ash meat is very good against those stupid robots.
Didn't authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
This is a very good. The ash meat is very good against the invisible robots. Just because they're such a pain. Otherwise, they're such a pain.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's
Got
be
it.
quick about this right
Security breaches reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast. Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist.
Second target destroyed.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground.
I mean, that's just you, though, Carla. You're something else.
The coyote.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures.
There we are. And I'll just open this for good measure, because I need to come back through this way, but I'm going to go this way real quick.
Fourth target destroyed.
One left. You'd have to try to mess it up now. Security breach has reached 50%.
We can still make it, Raven. If you spot the targets, try and all hacking drones destroyed.
Wow, that was fast.
I know. It's like I've had practice.
Sent the coyotes and their pals a little counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
They're outside. Let's move to intercept.
Sup, Iguazu.
Huh. You're the freelancer from the dam raid. And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky with the dam, and I'm gonna prove it.
Oh, come on! What kind of luck was that?
What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out, or we're both dead.
AP at 50%.
Oh.
AP at
Okay, you know what? You die first.
1 repairment remaining. AP at 50%.
There. Is that all? No, there's one left.
All unidentified machines destroyed.
Now we can finally be alone. You're... Damn it! I would have had you!
No.
Don't you dare think you've won!
Nah.
Looks like it's over. I'll have the crew check out those mechs.
Raven, there's unidentified machines who are using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
If you could, that would be greatly appreciated. Because you didn't do that last time.
1 new message.
Anyway, next is Sea Spider.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Raven, I've managed to decode those encrypted codes.
Oh!
They identified you as an impediment to the release project. But what is the release project?
Huh. Glad I did that mission. Alright, Ocean Crossing. Yeah, let's just do that, whatever.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder, Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago... well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Or is it? Anyway, I'm going to swap builds real quick. I could do this, but I don't think so. Let's load this one in and assembly. Okay, so left arm is going to be the Ash. Right arm, let's put on. Where's that pistol at? Which one of these is it? I like using the ducket. Okay, so back units, we are going to put on Songbirds. Ian Shortfall, of course. I gotta swap my generator over, and then we're good. So we're going to start this in a second, but I do need to run a quick ad break, so I will be back momentarily, and we'll go kill Sea Spider. Alrighty. Let's see how long.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Let's see how long I can go and defeat all these. You know, I have to wonder.
Main system activating combat mode.
So, because I honestly took this path because I decided to turn on the red guns at the dam. If you pick the other path, is there, like... Do you not get the translations for the robots from air?
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. As Carlos said, at this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA satellite.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector.
That must be the PCA security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
Don't get fried.
Uh-oh.
Nice moves, tourist.
Thank you.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There. Access the container.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist was a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt RUBICON. Now what's it doing here?
Flow spills from the generator. This is not an ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven. It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fire's by this military institute. Their dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining.
Well, worth a shot.
What the? It's taking off.
Another core response. Watch out.
You know, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back.
Systems down. The generator's going to explode.
Nice and easy.
They were using coral for fuel.
Sure were. Don't mind it though, Air. I'm sure it's got nothing to do with you or
That
anything.
was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here. Brace yourself.
And that's how you finish a level fast.
By the way, tourist, you're Walter's hound, right? Well, I guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do.
I'm a little shocked that the microphone seems to be picking up me chewing on this popcorn.
One more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece. Hope your luck changes.
Raven? You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
Augmented Human C4621. Entering Standard Mode. 1 new message.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Raven, I've been looking into the integration program, and I turned up something interesting. It looks like Allmine's been gathering data on new craft no one even knows about yet. I've installed a back door. How about taking a peek, Raven?
Oh, okay. So what are we looking at here? Okay, what do we got? Classified subject 51101R. AC data added to the integration program. That's what, Delta 1? Elcano has stolen Arquebus technology and used it to develop a new model. The fact that this craft has entered the hands of the Rubicon Liberation Front is acceptable. However, the time is not yet right. We must wait for Arquebus to put the primary factor for the project in place. Steelhaze Ortis! Oh, it's Rusty! The time is not yet right. You must wait for Arquebus to put the primary factor for the project in place. What is that? Primary... What does that mean?
Raven, Allmind was keeping this data secret. Steel Haze Ortus. It clearly isn't a mass-produced AC.
It's cooler.
Let's see how it performs.
Oh, I know how it performs. I know how to deal with it, too.
Main system activating combat mode.
Not having heals makes it a lot easier to deal with. I bet that pilot would be a super cool, badass, incredible, awesome dude. Verified. Needle missile launcher. Oh, that's what those things were it was firing. I only get money from it too. Steel Haze Ortus. Steel Haze Ortus. And I got all those parts, because I killed Rusty the first time around.
What do you think Allmind is collecting all this data for? I'm concerned about what these notes mean. What is the primary factor?
That was my question. Hey, nice. Needle missile launcher developed by Elcano. Fires stake-shaped projectiles at high velocity that bore through the target's armor. These are non-explosive missiles that rely on raw physical power. Okay, so compared to what I currently have, which I believe was the shotgun, these actually, like, are pretty comparable. Oh, they're fast. They're basically shoulder shotguns. I could definitely see running those. But they're basically just shoulders for your shotgun. You have your regular shotgun in your hand, then you have your shotgun in your shoulder, which you use to swap out for your ash meat, and then you have a shotgun on your shoulder. Hey, Mugos Cow, how are you doing?
Got a job for you, 621.
Got a job for you, 621.
It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Good to hear.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary, Dafeng. The operation will take place in the central ice fields.
Point with this way.
We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey
Once
camp
I finish
located there.
checking to see if Red says anything different.
After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found, it's sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
Ooh, now that's an interesting thing to check out. I thought Kate was highly suspicious because her mech seemed to be entirely made of log hunt mined parts. So things you get from doing log hunts. Which was weird. Because I've never seen that get used outside of the arena fight where you fight the mined set. I don't think I've seen a single one of those pieces anywhere else. Like, nobody else has used them that I can think of. Maybe, like, one person has used, like, a mind thing, but highly suspicious. Also, Walter was very suspicious. Also, she has a name. That's weird. She's got a name. Like, it's not a... It's a regular person name. It's not a call sign. That's weird. Also, that mission was funky because I did not expect Cataphract to show up. I gotta think of a better way to deal with Cataphract, because double shotgun into bunker is good, but not that great. Takes a minute to get through to him.
621, are you still hearing things? Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Also, Scylla. Getting backed up by a bunch of invisible snipers was fun, but also I feel like Scylla was easier that fight than he is normally. So, I don't know. That was weird.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey drones, then get out.
You got it, Chief. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Must be an independent merc.
Taking Balem's money, no doubt. Intercept!
621, eliminate obstructions as you see fit, but remember that the data is your priority.
Sure, but also this is paying for my data collection.
Commence retrieval, 621.
Remnants of the fire still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere. Trails of residual coral, like the one we passed through during our journey here.
That makes two. Very interesting. I can cover this.
How did you even... Jeez. This feels like a really good place for logs to be hidden, you know?
That's three.
Like, this level seems like it'd be rife with logs being tracked someplace.
Even the Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place. The PCA has their own. Coral must be involved.
Also, these missiles are... It must be my FCS. My FCS must be taking forever to lock on. Because I have a close range FCS.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
This should be the last one.
Who knows what's out there on this vast sheet of ice?
You in the AC! What are you doing here?
Stealing your data.
Like their MTs just got it. Shut them down.
113 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The spike launcher I got, they seem pretty good. I mean, they're not the best, but they seem like a decent way of getting some extra damage in there, you know? Just want a little bit more stagger? Use these things.
That must be independent work. Shut it down before V.VII gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 621.
Time to leave.
Wait, what's that sound?
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
Wow, someone's still alive down there. That's kind of impressive, honestly.
That's not subject guard. They sent in an enforcement squad.
Oh, hey.
621, that's an LC. The PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
Be careful, Raven.
I'm fine. Don't you worry about it. Am I? How much am I underestimating them? Because the only thing I really know, apart from their pretty significant lock-on time, is that they're basically Zimmermans on my shoulder. Like, their stats are almost identical.
They've deployed drones. Intercept 621.
Working on it.
Looks like you're on the deck. Good call. Now smash the bridge, 621.
Enemy propulsion systems compromised.
It's going to blow. Get clear, 621.
AP at 50%.
Really? Also, people are doing tourneys already? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Let me see if I just try this thing out. Oh. Oh, one Zimmerman? Ha! Are there any other limitations on weapons? Like no anything? Like no
Looks like the
bunker?
coast is clear. The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe? Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Trespassers to RUBICON, this is your warning. Disarm and withdraw from the closure area immediately. Resistance will be regarded as a declaration of war. And you will be marked for termination. The PCA makes no
What is this?
exceptions.
Ah, okay, weapon bans.
The PCA. They're coming.
Looks like we got a little too eager, 621.
Bipeds and reverse joints only.
Us and the corporations both.
Okay, things that are banned are the aperitif. Spectator mode is unable to see the missiles. It's also the best hand missile by far. Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 options, so that's not really much of a choice. Redshift, netcode issue making invisible on high lat also does, or latency also does insane stagger damage. Nebula Neko issue, making it invisible on high latency. Limited to 1. Zimmermans, dual Zims are meta-defining, completely destroying lightweight crafts. Sneedles, 2 stun needles when launched at the same time will proc the electricity status, doing major damage. Coral missiles do incredible damage, and by and large, the best missiles to have on your shoulders, limiting to 1 for more variety and less big burst damage. Huben, due to its high potential and large direct hit damage. I don't know which one's the Huben. Trino, due to high projectile speed, stagger buildup, and direct hit damage when both are fired. I see, so you can't double shoulder them. LCA, weapons, very strong damage and scale very well with latency, making it very hard to dodge them on latency. LCS, weapons very strong. Okay. Complex bands. Oh, the Hubens are the Gatling guns? Ah. Let's see. Complex bands. 2 VP66EG and IBCO3W4. Increase the potency of stun guns by too much, allowing player to aggress very safely instead of looking for an opening to build up shock. You may only have 2 missile-type weapons on 1 AC. This to prevent the missile bot playstyle. Oh, come on. I mean, I guess that's probably reasonable, but also that seems like it'd be funny. Map bans? There's a map ban list. Oh, I see. They can ban maps. It's like a pick ban kind of thing. Got it. I'm going to take a look at what all these weapons are in a second.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers.
Hi, Rusty.
Haven't talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the Archivists group. We could use the Wallclimber's help.
All right. What else we got going on? Anything new, perhaps?
One new message.
I see you got a call from V.VII. I've been contacted as well by the Balam group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the coral survey. Check the briefing, 621.
Actually, am I going to still have to deal with the cataphract?
Raven, I've also picked up a job for you. It's not just the corporations who have their eye on you. The Rubiconians do too. Following the PCA's attack, the Rubicon Liberation Front has established a division in the Central Ice Field. This job comes from their commander.
Attack refueling base, eliminate V.VII, tunnel sabotage, or prevent corporate salvage of new tech. Right. Same as before. Real quick, though. So obviously Zimmermans. Gotta love my Zims. Okay, so what's the thing? Okay, so 2 of these... IBCO3W4. Okay, this thing. Medium range assist. Oh wait, CO3W4. IBCO3W4. Kind of wish they didn't use the call signs. Is it a shoulder thing? It might be a shoulder thing. Okay, it is a shoulder. It's some kind of weapon. Yeah, I guess not. CO3W. Head. Core. Arm. Leg. Booster. FCS. Generator. Weapon. Yeah, I figured. Like, I was trying to figure out what the different call signs meant. So, IBCO3W4, I guess, is one of the weapons that Walter has at the end. So, maybe the gun? No, I guess it wouldn't be the gun. Anyway, it's one of the things he has. Aggress very safely instead of looking for an opening to build up shock. Okay. Nobody's gonna ban the therapist, though. Nobody's gonna ban that. Nobody's banning the therapist. Anyway, let's prevent corporate salvage of tech.
This job came to us from the de facto leader of the RUBICON Liberation Front. Let's see what it says, Raven.
This is Middle Flatwell, Liberation Front Central Icefield Command. We and the Bellius Command are ramping up against the corporations on two fronts. At present, our primary concern is the seizure of PCA hardware by the corporations. The outsiders have the expertise and the resources to reverse engineer PCA technology.
He really is.
They're hungry, too. Hungry enough to consume the PCA whole. This leads me to my request. The PCA have stationed LCs and a new model, the HC, at the Hjalmar mine. I want you to obliterate them in order to mitigate the potential for corporate gains. Raven, I await your favorable response.
So, Mugo, you've beaten this game 100%, right? In this third route, is there any difference, like, if I were to, at the first mission, at the dam mission, choose to not take the deal, would that have prevented the new missions for this playthrough from coming up? Or does everything new hinge off the fact that I did the escort the Strider? Okay. I was wondering. Because, like, I did the because I did choose to take the deal, I got the alternate version for Carla, the second mission in chapter 2, where you have to fight Iguazu and then the robots. Okay, figured. But like, I did the Iguazu thing with the robots, and then I got the new dialogue where Air actually translated what the encoded messages meant. So I'm wondering if there's anything analogous to that, like anything similar if you choose the other way, because that, I feel like, should only happen in this instance.
It's exceptionally rare to get a direct request from Liberation Front leadership. Perhaps the situation has changed their attitudes too.
Main system.
What was it? Project Release? Something like that.
Commence mission. Destroy the Planetary Closure Administration LCs and the new H.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Raven. The targets are stationed in 2 camps. Attack one, and the other will move to reinforce. I'll leave the question of where to strike first in your capable hands.
Two PCA LCs. They're highly mobile sharpshooters.
Code 1-5, enemy attack.
It's not a red gun or a Vesper. We've got an independent.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. Enemy threat level unknown.
Understood. I'll head over as soon as the HC is prepped.
Chief Sergeant down. Code 3-1C.
Target LC destroyed.
Ah, whatever. Okay, you need to die real quick.
Both target LCs destroyed. Now for the HC, Raven. Enemy signature approaching. It's the HC.
Go 2-3, ascending C. What? They got the LC. I knew this was a bad time for me. No matter. The kid is more than a match for some pep. No. The HC. Cutting edge.
Yeah, well, now you're cutting open a grave.
Destroyed. Mission accomplished, Raven.
They do have some cool
You live up
robots.
to your name, Raven. You fight like a bird in flight. You may yet fly higher, beyond the Rubicon's scorched skies, to chase the freedom we never knew.
Although one thing I will say, I really wish I got a shield with a shield bash. Yeah, you know what? I can agree there. They do have that professionalism. But I really wish I had a shield bash, because that thing gets a shield bash and it has a cool laser lance that stabs you. Why can't I get that? I want that. I mean, I have a cool laser lance, but it doesn't like stab and do a command grab.
I've been thinking about what Middle Flatwell said. To fly beyond Rubicon's scorched skies and chase the freedom you never knew. The others are so used to fighting and shouting slogans that they've given up thinking. But Flatwell, he's exploring a potential for something new.
Understandable. If I had that cool stuff, I wouldn't either. Alright, let's go kill this dude.
We've received a job from the Rubicon Liberation.
Oh, also, I'm taking the deal this time just for funsies. I've never taken the deal, like, on a first-time run of the mission.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The Rubicon Liberation Front is planning to retake the wall from Archivus. And would like you to lay the groundwork for us. Your objective is to assassinate V.VII Swinburne, the commander of the occupying force. Swinburne has dispatched surveillance squads to monitor for intruders and hired operatives.
Maybe. I just want to see if it changes what happens at the very end of the
If
mission.
our plan to retake the wall is to succeed, you must not be spotted. We're counting on you to handle this discreetly.
Because what happens is, when you normally finish it, you get that call from the rebellion that goes, "Thanks for taking care of that for us." And then just like, I've never seen what happens if you take the deal. Does like Swinburne call you instead? And I'm gonna swap ACs real quick. Shorty.
In order to ambush and eliminate the target undetected, you'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I never done it the other way. Like, I don't know if Swinburne calls you up. I don't know if the Rubicon people call you up and say, thanks for nothing, douchebag. Like, I don't know what
Main
happens.
system activating combat mode.
Tonight's mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data leaks. Sending results now.
How did everybody spot me?
Well done. I'll handle it from here.
How did they all spot me? All right, fine, whatever.
Main system activating combat mode.
Tonight's mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over. If you pick up the capture camera tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it. Raven, surveillance MT. No sign of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Raven, look over there. I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target. Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vesper's #7.
Okay, now I need to be careful not to kill him immediately.
Let's go.
What the? Stop that! How dare you attack me with my back turned? I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need to be disciplined. No. I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
Sure you can.
AP at 50%.
What? Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper's 7th squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes through me.
Really?
Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand?
Why would the 7th in
Two
command
repair kits remaining.
have the purse strings?
You're quick on the uptake, aren't you? Splendid. I'm sure Snail will see you're properly honored for this. You're not like those savages. Keep up the good work.
I could shoot you right now.
Death and dishonor, such as the Oathbreakers do.
Right, because Pater got upgraded to 5 when the person he was. Hi, Papaneer. It's so weird hearing him.
The scoundrel's profits. Coins slipping through cold fingers. Feed Rubicon's soil. Keeping Oathbreaker treachery benefits none.
Why don't you take care of it, buddy?
Take you.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. That was certainly an adventure.
Thanks, Air. Yeah, boy, is he. But also, like, I feel like all of them do, because I think Middle Flatwell's AC was named Tsubasa? All right, who's it from?
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison,
Huh.
V.VII Peter here. I understand you spared V.VII and destroyed a Liberation Front AC. The company has allocated you an appropriate reward, as I'm sure you've noticed. I hasten to add that Swinburne's shameful conduct has dishonored the Vespers. He has now been sent for re-education under the orders of V2 Snail. That is all. The Archivist Group expects much from you.
Wow. You got... Ooh, that's unfortunate. Hey, Vespers logo. Nice. Yeah, that's understandable. He is like, Sanzu River take you, and all honor begets not dishonorable cur, and all that stuff. Yeah, he is totally a weeb, you're right. But yeah, see? Totally worth it. I got a Vespers logo out of that. I don't think Japan exists. I wouldn't be surprised if the Earth got blown up. Really? I'm surprised he's from, like, the Sol System. Is it? Okay.
This job comes from Schneider of the Archivist Group.
Is Jupiter just space Japan?
Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen Refueling Base, a PCA foothold on Rubicon. The target is the energy refinery plant deep inside. Take that out.
Okay.
Well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least. Until recently, Jorgen was one of Balam's Coral survey bases. It only took a day for the PCA suppression fleet to commandeer the base. You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets. I want you to be a walking advertisement for opportunities in destruction.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
A walking advertisement. You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
All right. So you may be wondering, why did I stick with this robot? Because this robot has a really fast assault boost.
Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
So I can just slip right through this mission nice and quick.
Of unknown affiliation.
Suspected corporate hire. Single AC. Terminate immediately.
There will be bonuses for destroying.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
Put MTs to shame. Be careful.
You see that, 621? That dome's your refinery plant. I've updated your marker data. Head for the target.
Code 5, unknown AC.
Must be after the plant. Contain the situation. Terminate it.
Looks like an independent mercenary.
Collect any corporate data you can find. The system...
Wait. Code 1-5.
It's that AC. Terminate it.
What about that AC?
Code 5, target confirmed.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
No, I'm good. Don't mind me. Oh. Awkward. Now I'm curious, am I gonna have to deal with these, like, ground missile things while I'm fighting these other enemies?
2-621.
Code 5, hostile AC sighted.
Now let's see if these enemies stick around and I have to deal with them on top of everything else.
Raven, I'm picking up something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Go 2-3, attending scene.
Watchpoint report checked out. Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
I've identified PCA.
Nope, they're all dead.
Special forces. We can't afford to take chances. 6-2, eliminate them.
Go 3 with Charlie. Lieutenant is down. Roger. Proceeding as planned.
One PCA SP craft destroyed.
We're not done yet. Stay focused, 621.
Oh, it's not dead?
Both PCA SP craft destroyed.
I'm sure our paymasters planned for that too. They got their walking advertisement, all right.
I don't have high hopes for extra pay. I think we've done enough to inspire other mercenaries to work for Archibus.
There we go, nice and quick and easy. Didn't have to do much extra, just zip right to the finish line.
How's it going, Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem to be doing any harm. For now.
I was asking about you, Walter. But whatever. Bigger things. The coral. You'd better find it. Turns out, our friend's fears were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
One new met.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V.VII Pater here. Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to
I
you.
love this part, it's so
if
good.
I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you. That is all.
What a loser.
We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
What a loser. He could have just said the note by himself, but he actually tried to put on the voice. These missions. It's weird the cataphract is back. Let's do this. This one actually might have something. Yeah.
This is a personal request from a friend. We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here. Xylem, a city floating on the ocean built by the RUBICON Research Institute. Ever since the fires, that place has been abandoned. It's likely hiding secrets about the coral, kept shrouded by the city's ECM fog. My friend's already tried sending in a survey drone, only to lose it in the interference. That's where you come in. I want you to disable the ECM fog generators so that we can resume the survey. Right now, the corporations are preoccupied with the PCA. We can be the first ones to identify where the coral is converging.
coil convergence.
The ECM fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled. Follow the beacons left by the survey drone.
Alright. This mission's a pain. Mostly because of the helicopter at the end, which is a annoying fight.
Main system activating combat mode.
Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. But it is affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings. This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them.
Unknown intruder detected. Normalization process.
Close into the city defense tunnel. I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it. Confirmed. Control device is offline. Let's keep looking, Raven.
Intrusion attempt persisting. Normalization processing.
I can't find any data on these. I'm sorry, Raven. We'll have to rely on your experience. Second fog control device located. Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
Intrusion detected. Normalization processing.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on a second, I gotta run an ad real quick. Just gotta... Drone's over here. There it is, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just run an ad real quick right now, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Be right back. Okay. So, this is important because this is the first contact I'm going to have with those robots now that I've talked to Air a little bit.
Is that the survey drone Walter mentioned?
It sure is.
Able to extract its data. Let's take a look.
Or do that. Where? Don't see them. Xylem remains fully operational. The Planetary Closure Administration did their best to hide this place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. The only ones who know are the PCA and...
Wait! Hostile radius.
Localization process B2. Deploying antigens.
Fight back, Raven.
Ow. There you are.
Now we know what happened to the drone. Fortunately, the data we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is. I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out.
Why did the drone get cut off? For dramatic purposes, obviously, but how did the drone get cut off?
It's Raven. That's the last of the control devices. We'll have Walter back after this.
ECM systems offline.
What?
Switching to encrypted circuit. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Apologies for the intrusion. You have been followed. Contact is imminent.
Hostile incoming.
What?
Forged in ash. we
Thumbed
stand
on
as-
mine?
This place will be your grave. Menace to Rubicon.
Call sign Raven. Augmented human C4621. Please destroy the hostile AC.
I...
I know you, Menace. You can see them too. The voices.
I mean, see is a strong word.
As I once did.
What?
How much of him have you heard, Menace? Coral, abide with Rubicon. Coral, endure within us all. For none of us shall cast the die. The Coral must not be set free. Only tragedy awaits beyond the threshold.
Well, that's a new section of the song.
50%, AP at 30%.
Ooh, spicy.
Right hand ammunition act. First.
Forgive me. Forgive this old grave.
Target destroyed. Good. The Rubiconian symbiosis is no more than suppression and exploitation of coral. We hope this encounter was informative. Now restoring the link to your handler. We shall speak again.
Okay, then. Honestly, I appreciated that I had an AC fight instead of the helicopter fight. I really preferred that.
No new messages.
Laven, there's something you need to know about Thumnomayan. I managed to retrieve some data from the wreckage of his AC. It's something about coral release.
Huh. Text data extracted from a wreck. This appears to come from the writings of Thumnomayan, Father of the Liberation Front. As always, she whispers to me from inside. She tells me that she found something in the journals of Institute City, something about the potential for symbiosis, coral release. If such a thing is truly possible, then perhaps I can join her on the other side.
It seems Thumnomayan really did experience contact, like you and I. Release. To free the coral, and go to the other side. The potential for symbiosis.
I'm missing number 1. So, as I was imbibing Rubicon's blessings one fateful day. So he was doing coral. Symbiosis. She seemed to be contemplating the meaning of the word. This moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of her siblings, sacrifices all. Is that symbiosis? Surely not. Text data, super far hand right side of the wall on Wallclimber, tucked near the cannons and red out of bounds area. Okay, thank you. I need to briefly rebuild. Very briefly. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second. Which one of these works besides that one? Got Ian shortfall on all of these things. Except this one where I'm overburdened. I swap this for... Let's go with the smaller vertical. Oh no, still overburdened. You know, let's just do songbirds. Songbirds will do it. Okay, super far hand right side of the wall on Wallclimber, tucked near the cannons and red out of bounds area.
Your objective.
Okay, I vaguely know where that is. I think I do know where that is. I just never go over there because I always go right into the wall.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, corporation dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city.
Rude.
AP at 30%.
Bow's tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall.
Oh, is it that? No, it's not. It's probably over this way. Oh, wow, that's real out of the way. Coral is Rubicon's blessing. The land is frail and withered, yet within lurks limitless abundance, and just a single drop grants us our flesh and blood. Coral abide with Rubicon. Well, that pretty much clears up that, yes, he is talking about drinking coral.
You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat.
I'm gonna have to use that link later on to double check what logs I've missed.
This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. A numbered Vesper is an elite. Remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Please send backup! We're taking too much fire!
Okay, let's see how fast I can kill this thing. Probably not as fast as I would like. Songbirds are good, but my usual setup of vertical missiles just launching into it is better. Because vertical missiles just bypass its defenses entirely.
I've dispatched a supply ship. Make sure you resupply. That's the Juggernaut. Head mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. Head won't be able to keep up with steel haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em. This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Sail at command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
That wasn't too bad at all, actually.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wallclimber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
I don't really feel like it's much of a contingency, honestly. It's like, yeah, it's just, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter, none. That S rank, though. Okay, well, now that I've got the extra log, which is nice. Actually, let me open up that window real quick so I have it later. Oh, there's actually a guide on Steam. Yeah, I'll have to... Okay, so this is... logs. All right. I'll have to check that out later on. Anyway, missile launch support.
Long time no see, tourist. I've got a job for you. The PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. I'd say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away. The coyotes can be ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch. That's where you come in. Intercept them and defend the missiles. We'll make sure the coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
I feel like this is probably going to be one of the longest missions. Apart from Take Xylem. If I even do that mission this time around. Alright, long range assist. Where is it? There it is.
It's almost time, Raven.
Which lasers? I just use these ones because they work fairly well.
To make an appearance.
Okay, so like the laser rifle?
System activating combat mode.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose we're an eager bunch.
Rude.
Enemy wave destroyed.
I'll have to check those out.
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Oh yeah, you haven't met. Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with.
Yeah, where are they at?
Thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven.
That's what I like to see, tourists. I almost pity the poor fools.
What are you firing at? Like, what are you actually firing at there?
fun. We want our guests to enjoy this.
Is that the code for the laser rifles or what?
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy Box Mechs. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
Ah, I see. I'll have to check it out in a second then, once I'm done with this.
At 50%.
I've S-ranked the other missions with this build, so, you know,
Don't
whatever
fail us
works,
now,
but...
tourist.
They're coming from 3 directions at once.
We got more Toy Box Mechs. Don't let any through.
Ah.
Looks like we're ahead of their reinforcements.
Maybe ease off a little, tourist. There won't be anyone left to see the fireworks.
Ah, come on. Well, this isn't an S rank, but it doesn't need to be.
A warship? Looks like the bigger dogs have arrived.
Wait, don't let it burn you.
Batter up to
PCA warship destroyed.
Alright, we're good.
Stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
Hooray!
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Raven. They really are like fireworks.
Alright, let's see what this robot looks like, yours.
One new message.
Alright, Chatty sends me a message.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show.
No problem.
The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
Bye. Alright. Parts shop. It's under AC data, right? Okay, so we want... There we go. And enter. And what does this look like? E-Killer. Okay. I like your paint scheme you got going on. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do, actually. Let's see what you're packing in for parts. So you got... Oh, this thing. Oh. Okay, so you got this honking thing here. You got the other laser rifle. You've got, what is that, vertical? No, those are horizontal regular launchers. This is homing launcher. Mine beta, ephemera chest. Lander arms. HAL legs. Booster, you've got pretty, okay, stock booster. FCS is missile lock, of course. And generator is pretty normal. Assault armor in case you want to bash things. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Seems reasonable. Alright, now where are we going? We're going with... the medium one else works? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a pretty decent build. The fact that those things one-shot the robots is pretty good, though. I'll have to look into that. I'm gonna go with Cataphract. Because I fought Cataphract earlier, so I want to see if this changes anything. Whereas I know this won't change at all.
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Cataphract's easier, but also more of a pain.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you.
I am going to make one
PCA
swap,
has deployed
actually.
the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn. We want you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first.
I already did.
Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability. Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten. You're our best chance. What do you say?
Yeah, sure, whatever, man. I mean, it's a decent mission to farm money, 300. What I did is I went through Wallclimber a lot. Because I got it to the point where I could just, like, sleepwalk that whole mission. I'm gonna try, though. This didn't work out for me when I used it against, Balteus, but maybe it'll work against Cataphract. You know? Maybe. Who knows?
Seems the Liberation Front are hoping their rivals will wear each other down. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor.
If this works against Cataphract, it'd be pretty funny. Just, you know, zip right into it with chainsaws.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3.
How did I do that?
Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target for removal. You got some nerves. That leak of yours started all. Did you really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We had law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real radio did. Nothing to worry about now, System 1. Focus on that.
Alright, so chainsaw works.
Over. Code 5. Sending combat log requesting verification.
The Cataphract has been destroyed. Mission accomplished. Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
Yeah, we'll never see them anyway.
What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little ghost head about it. Also, I like how this is very clearly the ice field you fight the worm in. So, chainsaw for this one. That's the answer. Pile bunker for Balteus.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course, you're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4's as good a pedigree as any other.
You ever think that, like, Snail is answering these calls while he's in, like, a BDSM dungeon? Because the dude loves his re-education.
One new message.
Raven, thank you for taking the Cataphract mission. Uncle Flatwell was pleased. He called you a valuable asset. With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations and the PCA. No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet. That's how we'll win.
Raven, just so you know, it looks like some unknown craft data
Yes!
has been added to the integration program. Why don't we go take a peek?
Who's it gonna be? Who is it? It's Hal! It's Walter! AC data added to the integration program, encrypted and accompanied by a note. The last of the IBIS series has made itself known. We have identified a promising candidate to serve as the project's secondary factor. This machine must be destroyed to remove any further obstructions. That man has greatly delayed our efforts to put the third factor in place. Revisions must be made. Let's see if I can eliminate this thing as fast as I did.
This data was kept secret by All Might. HAL 826. That's an IBIS series designation. Why don't we see how it performs?
Because I know how it performs.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Ow. Ow, come on. Why you gotta do me like that? I see how that shield is annoying. I thought, like...
Destroyed. If this is a reproduction, then the real thing must be out there somewhere.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, I see why that shield is a pain. Because, like... I thought that shield, when I was fighting him, I thought that was like a boss shield, like how Air has or Balteus has. Like it's just a shield that exists to make them slightly more durable so you can't just insta stagger them. No, that's just a part. That's just a part that they have. Okay then. I see why that should not exist. Woo! Woo! Excuse me for a minute.
That machine, it clearly used coral technology. But what connection does it have to the fires of Ibis?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Coral Rifle. IBCO3W1 Walter 011. Prototype Coral Beam Weapon. Or maybe weapon? I don't know. I'm going to say no. It's WLT, so it's left hand. Weapon left hand 11. Prototype Coral beam weapon developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute manipulates Coral swarm intelligence using energy to adjust and adjust shape and directionality of beam. Two-stage charge allows for fine-tuned control. Manipulates Coral swarm intelligence using energy. Oh, I see. So it's basically tricking the swarm into forming shapes. I see. Cool. That's a fast charge. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so extra! That is so extra! Holy crap, that's amazing! Can I use it? Can I use that? Arms overburdened. Well, my generator can support it, so that's a positive. Well, now I can't. Okay, now just change my arms. Okay. Let's see, for me, no. What can, okay. Salad arms can use it. And, Arquebus, whatever these are. And Tian Cheng. Okay, so I bet my core, if I just swap this to a... Yeah, there you go. So just swapping it around a little bit will give me the energy I need. Let's see what this looks like. I need to get a feel for these guns. Okay, you can cut it off early. So 169. That's incredible. So 12 shots, that takes, okay, so it's 6 shots for a charge, 12 shots for a full blast. Huh. Oop. What's its full charge impact? Direct hit adjustment 1.9. So it's actually not very strong, but the fact that the full charge power is that much impact is actually incredible. Like that's good. turn you off. Supply. Now I need a target that's not moving. I see the problem with this gun, though. That's good. Okay, so a first hit instantly staggered this thing. This is super cool, don't get me wrong, but it seems actually pretty bad. Super cool, though. If I were using this in a PvP scenario, what I probably would do is just keep it charged up to use as a support weapon. So use that, tag an enemy, and then fire missiles into them. Like, as soon as I see the ACS thing show up, fire missiles. That's what I would do.
Hey there, buddy. Got a request from Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan. This is V.II Snail. I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege. We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 planetary closure administration bases. One is the Hall of Communications base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram Spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Harlov base.
I bet the coral laser is probably really good against specific bosses.
His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support
It's probably
from PCA
really
squads.
good against some bosses.
Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport. Solid plan, but there's a catch. Disruption of PCA comms won't last long. I'll come support you when I finish on my end.
Alright, well, I'm all set. Let's go.
If this mission succeeds, the corporations will deal the PCA a major blow. Ignore V2's snotty attitude. Just focus on your own work.
I'm interested in seeing where the thing with the ice worm goes, because that is a sea weapon, and sea weapons seem to be running amok. The coral is not abiding by Rubicon.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all the berthed warships.
Code 1-5. Intruder detected. Sharing all base personnel. Commencing threat evaluation.
I'm on standby near Harlov, buddy. Patch me in. I'll gauge the situation on your end before I jump in.
I'll be good, don't worry about it.
Hey, buddy. I've taken out the relay mast. That takes care of their external comms for now. Keep moving.
Wow, you're working really fast. Me too, buddy.
Targets left. Two warships left. Looks like you're doing just fine, buddy.
Sure am.
I'm keeping them busy, but they're working fast. Don't expect the comms blackout to hold for long.
Code 5. Intruder detected.
Threat level 4. Handle it.
External comms are out. What's going on? Target is approaching warship.
Open fire. Keep the target away.
Wait a second. This is the. Oh, hey, hold up. I took a wrong turn there. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Problem solved.
Looks like you got them all, 621. You there, buddy? Bad news. PCA's external comms are back online. They've got warships heading your way. Hold out till I reach you.
I'll be fine, I think.
There's the catch. Resupply while you can, 621.
It's kind of interesting how it basically forces you to resupply.
They're firing from above.
Code 5. Target for termination of...
Like, I don't think you can actually progress without resupplying. Can you?
Company 621, in front of the base.
Heavy warships incoming.
This is the Planetary Closure Administration. Disengage your weapons and surrender, now. Resistance will be met with immediate termination.
Whatever, man. It's just like your opinion. Really? You know, sitting on the bow of a warship like this takes me back to Titanfall 2 days, because Titanfall 2 is out again. You can play it. Woohoo! I got it installed on my computer, and after this stream, I'm gonna play a bit of Titanfall 2 because that game's fun.
Target for termination site.
Maybe. I might also just eat dinner.
Pay the piper.
Why not both? Hey, Rusty.
Looks like we've got high-ranking PCA officers. Sorry to keep you waiting. I've got your back, buddy. Hope you've got mine.
Sure do. Maybe. I don't know. We might see. I might betray you later on.
Deadly what you've got on the target.
Relaying system response.
Oops.
Corporate engineer B4 Russian. Independent mercenary Raven. Data on the mercenary is being checked for disruption.
Strange bedfellows. Just means the
Can I fire? Thank you.
One PCA got fired.
Code 788 received. System processing.
Finish them off, 621.
There we go.
Sending report to system. Code 78. Threat level E.
Come on, I'm at least a C.
PCA craft destroyed.
Relaying system verdict. Code 78E acknowledged. Threat to planetary closure identified. Use of IA-02 authorized.
I'm picking up something. I've sent you a marker. There's something there.
Now, if you want to hang out up there, Rusty, feel free, but you really should be up here.
It's underground.
What?
I guess you could probably hang out over on that building over there, too. Really a lot of options.
Wait, something's wrong.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative. To protect the convergence.
Looks like the PCA has helped itself to the Institute's relics. 621, rest up at base.
The thing that always,
I'll come up with a plan to deal with our new friend.
like, after watching the video that Zuli the Witch posted a little bit ago about how gigantic the ice worm is, I just can never, like, get around the fact that it's just, it's larger than Radon's arena. The worm itself is larger than where you fight Radon.
Here's the situation, 621. After the PCA sicked that Institute weapon on us, Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate. IA-02, aka Iceworm. It's a sea weapon, an autonomous deterrent created to protect the coral. If we don't take it out, no one's going to reach the convergence. We'll have a tough fight ahead of us, and everyone's getting involved. 621. Don't forget we've got a job to do on Rubicon. I didn't bring you all the way here for nothing.
Alright, let's see what else we got going on.
Raven,
Yeah?
we've received a request.
Oh!
And it's about coral release. The message is highly encrypted with top-level security and designed not to leave a trace. In other words, Allmind doesn't want Walter to know about this. Let's take a look and decide what to do.
Here it is. Alright, what are we dealing with?
2 new messages.
Heard the news, tourist. Iceworm, huh? You just keep tripping up over the Institute's relics, don't you? Well, I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
Sorry to impose on you, Raven, but I've just sent you an urgent request. I wish we could deal with this on our own, but we've got no choice but to count on you. Take a look and see what you think.
I don't remember which mission that is. Okay, limit honest brute, defend the dam complex. Oh, right. Historic data recovery, coral export denial. Prevent export of coral by corporate forces. Immediate mission failure if 5 or more transport helicopters leave the combat zone. Oh, God. Yeah, I figured. You know what? I'm going to leave that for tomorrow, I think. Because if I do that tomorrow, then I can do this, and then finish up Chapter 3, and then go into... Or Chapter 4, and then go into Chapter 5. Or Chapter... Wait. This is Chapter 3. So finish this up, go to Chapter 4, and then Chapter 5. Like the one you linked me, perhaps? Yeah, I'll give that a shot, definitely. I'll give the build you linked a shot when I do that. A better one. All lasers? All right. I'll give it a shot. But anyway, I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do that. I'll finish up Chapter 4 because that's nice and fast. And then Chapter 5, we'll see what happens. But yeah. That'll be probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Get some dinner going. So thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. Next time we dip into the release and see what happens. And I might have to do a little bit of work finding logs. Anyway, anyone doing something? Not really. Okay, I'm leaving it there then. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.